Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be filming a copper summer look for you guys. I did create this look using two palettes from one company, and as you guys can tell by the title, it is my Morphe 35O and 35OM palettes from Morphe brushes. So let's get into the look. Starting off as always with my brows, I'm using my NYX micro brow pencil in the color Brunette. Brunette is not the color that I normally grab for, but I've been liking this a lot better than Espresso. So once I use the micro brow pencil to fill out my brows or to create the outline, I've been going in and filling them with my e.l.f. cream liner in the color Coffee. And then, as always, want to carve out the bottom of my brows, and I bring that concealer down onto my eyelids to basically serve as a primer for my eyeshadows to have something to stick to. And then I go on top of that with my AIRSPUN powder, and I set it in place so that way that concealer isn't sliding around while I'm putting my eyeshadow on. Going into my crease with this like peachy orange color, I'm using that as a transition basically to create a smooth gradient and transitional effect for my eye. You guys want to make sure that you layer your eyeshadows, and that will always just, if you have trouble blending, that's what's going to help you if you use like nice transition colors. So the next color I'm going to use is basically a step up from that peachy coral orangey looking color that you guys saw me put in my crease initially. And as you guys can see, like when I put that orange on top of it, it creates that smooth transition. It's almost like it melts into that initial color. And that's the look that you want to go for, regardless of how crazy, unless you're just doing like a blunt look, you always want to make sure that you're using a nice transition color. And then I go back into the transition color literally in between every eyeshadow application to continue to blend everything out. And as you guys can see, a step up from that orange, I went into kind of like a reddish brown, and I'm packing that into my crease as well, and I'm blending that into the two initial colors. Not sure if I added that clip to this video, but you guys should know I did go back into that peachy color that I initially put into my crease, and I blend everything out as well. Next, I'm gonna take my NYX, I think this is like the contour palette or a highlight palette. I'm not sure the exact name of it, but I'm using a craft brush from Michaels. It is a flat brush, and I'm carving out my half crease, or yeah, well, pretty much the first 2/3 of my eye. Everything but that outer V or the outer corner, I'm carving that out. And this is gonna basically serve as the base for my lid color, which is gonna come from the 35O palette. But once I'm done carving out the crease, again, as always, anytime you apply cream, you want to set it so that way the eyeshadows that you apply on top of it don't move or like melt into the concealer. And then I'm going to go back into my Morphe 35OM palette using that brown with like a really dense brush. And I just pack the color onto the outer corner, and then that same blending brush that I was using for my crease, I just take that to blend out that harsh brown color. And then you guys see me like searching for my 35O palette. Now that copper color that I'm using is the very last color on the bottom right of that palette, and I'm just packing that onto my lid. Now guys, let me brag about Morphe really quick. Morphe is so bomb. When I tell y'all, like, I literally did not spray my brush at all. Like, this is just the color payoff. It's so worth the money, and it's so cheap compared to what most eyeshadow palettes would cost you. Hell, what individual, you know, eyeshadows will cost you. You get a lot of eyeshadow for what seems like nothing. So definitely check out Morphe. If you guys are just starting out, or even if you're not just starting out, they have perfect, you know, eyeshadows and stuff. So, because I was running my mouth, you guys did see me use my mascara to basically dust off any of the eyeshadow that got into my lashes. And then I am using my Revlon Color Stay in the color 440, which I believe is Mocha. And I'm using that as my base. Well, foundation, base, same thing. And yeah, I'm going to dip into my LA Girl concealer in the color Toffee. I'm basically gonna highlight all the highest points of my face. If you're not new to makeup, you already know how this goes. You highlight any place that's gonna reflect light. You contour any place that you want to be concaved. So yeah, bridge my nose, my forehead, Cupid's bow, and my chin. Then I spray my face with, I believe this is Essence Oil Control Spray. not really too big on it. I'm just a Fix Plus girl, but that was the closest spray that I had next to me, so I sprayed my face with it. So basically my concealer will blend like butter into my foundation. And then I'm using Good Old Faithful, the good old Black Opal foundation stick in the color Black Walnut to contour my face. And then I'm using my e.l.f. powder brush, and I'm pretty much just pouncing that contour into the skin. Because I sped the video up, it kind of looks like I'm like, I guess, brushing it in, but I'm literally just bouncing it on top of my face. So that way it gives like a, you know, a nice blend to it. And then as always, to get rid of any brush strokes, I go in with my Real Technique sponge and I am blending everything out. And then as always, anytime you have some cream or concealer, you want to make sure that you're setting it. So again, with the AIRSPUN powder, I'm basically just setting all the places where I applied that concealer. And then I'm also doing like a little bit of, I guess, reverse contouring is what they call it. And then I'm gonna dip into my Ulta contour book. Y'all, this shit is so bomb. As you can see, well, you barely saw because the clip went by so quick. I've already hit pan on my contour color, so I will be going to buy me another one. But I'm setting the places where I place that that Black Walnut cream contour. And yeah, I'm just setting that. So I am taking my MAC Dark Deepest, I think that's what it's called, mineralized skin finish, and I'm just blending that out. And as you guys can see, like, it makes the skin look so smooth. Now this is a Good Old Faithful. This is no stranger to my channel. This is the only bronzer that I like for someone of my complexion. It's the Queen Collection Ebony Bronze. And as you guys can see, I'm literally just spraying my face again with that Essence Oil Control Spray. So that way everything again just blends. And I'm dipping back into that Morphe 35O. And all I'm doing is basically applying the colors under my lower lash line the same way that I applied them into my transition. So that way it mirrors the top of my eye. These are my favorite lashes to date, and those are the Ardell Wispies number 600. You can get those at Ulta, at the hair store, or if Ulta has a, not Ulta, if Ardell has a website, I'm sure you can get them there as well. Now you guys see me using my Black Radiance liquid eyeliner. This is the best liquid eyeliner ever. I'm using that because I had like some blue eyeliner on my lids. And I don't think I really tell you guys what lip liner I was using, but if you're new, I'll go ahead and tell you it's the same lip liner I always use, which is Cocoa Lip Liner by Nika K. And then I'm using my Black Radiance lipstick. Ooh, please do not shoot me. I cannot think of the name, so I will definitely have that go across the screen. And then I'm using, y'all, this, listen, look, get into this highlight though. This Maybelline Master Chrome highlight, it ain't, I mean, it's up there with Precious Petals for me. With Precious Petal holds a special place in my heart. But these drugstore highlighters have been winning lately. Now, that completes the look. Actually not. I went and put a lip gloss on it because it was just a little too matte for me. And this is from Revlon. Don't know the name of that, but I will have it go across the screen as well. And as you guys can see, I am feeling myself because this highlight is just everything I could ever ask for. If you guys like this video, thumbs up, subscribe, share with your family and friends, and I will see you all in my next video. Love you guys. Bye.